Take the bolster and put the bolster on the back of the mat. Sit in front of the bolster, leaving a bit of space between the bolster and your buttocks. Keep the knees bent, feet down on the ground. Lay down over the bolster. The bolster will be supporting just the upper part of your chest, not the lumbar spine. The lumbar spine is completely free. Lift your hips, tilt your hip backward to lengthen the lumbar spine, and then lower your hips again. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. And in case you will need it, you can take a folded blanket and just put it behind your occiput, behind your head. Slide the shoulder blades toward the waist. Keep it as much as you can flat onto the bolster. Roll the arms outward, palm of the hand facing the sky. Close your eyes. And just relax. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes, and then sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face, unclench your jaw, and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Observe the effect of the bolster on your chest. This gentle expansion, this gentle stretch. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, groins. Keep the knees bent, but keep your legs as much as you can relaxed. Till the very tip of your toes. Allow your body to let go. And bring your attention onto your breathing cycle. Observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there to observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open, even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. Feel your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Become a witness of your own body. When you inhale, you, your chest expands, the ribs move away from each other. And when you exhale, it just becomes more compact, ribs moving closer to each other. Bring your attention to your belly. Allow your belly to move freely. With every inhalation, your navel move up. And with every exhalation, move down toward the ground. Feel your chest stretching with every inhalation. Thanks to the bolster, especially the front part of your chest expand. Become aware of every small movement, of every small stretch. It keeps your breath easy and soft. This is not a challenge. You're simply witnessing your own breath. Once that you know your normal breath, then we can start playing with it. So 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, start breathing just on your chest. So keep a gentle activation on your abdominal muscles. Inhale and expand your chest even more. Become aware of every small tension that you may experience on your chest. Inhale deeper and deeper. And feel the muscles of your ribcage activating toward the end of the inhalation in order to create space, in order to expand even deeper your chest. Three more breaths, expanding more and more your chest. At the end of the 3rd breath, interlace the hands behind your occiput. Leave your neck completely free. Interlace the hand just behind your head, the back of your head. And allow the elbows to drop down toward the ground. Can be quite a challenging position. So if you feel that it's a little bit too much for today, you can straighten your arms and put it down on the ground or toward the ground. Otherwise, just stay there. And for your next breath, start again, expanding your chest more and more with every inhalation. Inhale, expand. When you exhale, feel your ribcage becoming more compact. 3 more breaths. Focusing on the expansion of your ribcage. At the end of the 3rd breath, I want you to activate the muscles of your ribcage and your abdominal muscles in order to push the air out when you exhale. So the exhalation will become way more active. So inhale, expand your chest. When you exhale, squeeze your lungs. Push the navel toward the spine. Inhale. Expand your chest. Exhale, compress your chest and belly. Inhale. Expand your chest. When you exhale, compress your chest and belly. 3 more breaths with active exhalation. At the end of the 3rd breath, go back to a normal breath and relax your arms. Put your arms down on the ground again. Now, put your feet in Baddha Konasana, so the base of the feet touching and the knees open into the side. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders, and if it's comfortable enough for you, interlace again the hands behind your occiput. Otherwise, put your arms wide on the side. 3 breaths. Inhaling first on the belly, and then on the chest. Hold your breath. Exhale first on the belly, and then on the chest. Inhale, belly, chest. Hold your breath. Exhale, belly, chest. For 1/3 time, inhale, belly, chest. Hold your breath. Exhale, belly, chest. Hold your breath. Relax. Relax your arms again. Now roll completely to the right. Stay there for a few breaths. Observe your body Coming back to normal. Push with the left hand. Put your bolster to the front of the mat. Seat on the back of the mat with your knees wide. Okay. Tilt your hip forward and put your forearms and wrists over the bolster. Keep the arms straight. Allow the head to move down toward the ground. Once that you are in this position, still keeping the arms straight, I want you to move the arms and even the bolster maybe back. Pushing the arms back into the shoulder sockets. Push the sternum forward, shoulders and shoulder blades back. Keep the arms straight and stay there. Activate your hands till the very tip of your fingers. Spread your fingers and keep your hands active. Push gently with the wrists and forearm into the bolster. You may even lift your head just a tiny bit, still keeping your head really close to the ground. Push the chest even more forward and shoulders and shoulder blades back. Stay there for 3 breaths. It's just a more active version of what we just did. At the end of the 3rd breath, really slowly come back up. Put your hands over your thighs, close your eyes, and allow your body to go back to normal. And still with your eyes closed. Inhale, belly, chest, expanding both the belly and the chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. And for the 3rd time, inhale, belly, chest. And hold your breath. While holding your breath, bring your shoulders down. And relax. Put your hands down on the ground, not too far from your knees. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, push your chest forward and shoulders back. Exhale, round your spine, push your chest and spine back. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, push your chest forward. Exhale, round your spine. If you want, you can keep your eyes closed. Create movement, synchronizing the movement and your breath. And keep the movement gentle. Just allow your spine, your back, your belly, your chest to move gently. To wake up, actually. One more time. Now keeping your back straight. Create circles starting on your hips and moving up through the spine, moving gently the whole back. And even move your head just a tiny bit, but just as a consequence of the movement of your hips. So again, keep your movement gentle. Just waking up your body again. And turn your body also on the other side, creating circles on the other side. Still keeping this gentle movement. There, really gently. Walk forward with your hands. Put your hands and forearm right over the bolster and keeping the arms as much as you can parallel to each other. Roll the arms outward. Have the palm of the hand facing the sky. And allow your chest to move down toward the ground. Allow your head to move down toward the ground. Keep your arms active till the very tip of your fingers. Push your chest forward and the shoulders back. And stay there. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back up. Put your hands again down on the ground. Push your shoulders back. Shoulder blades toward the waist. Tilt your hip gently forward. Push your chest forward. Look a little bit higher than your eye level. Now, pushing your hands down on the ground without moving your hands. Imagine that you want to move your hands toward your knees. But since your hands doesn't have to move, it will be the chest moving a little bit more forward in between your arms. Become aware of all the activation of the muscles of your back and stay there. And relax. Okay, now take the bolster and put the bolster toward the middle of your mat. Sit on the ground. Lay down over the bolster to have the arms just out of the bolster. So keep the arms straight to the side. Arms and armpit doesn't have to touch the bolster. If you need to, you can put a folded blanket or even a block just under your head in order to protect your cervical spine. Once that you have your shoulders in this position, I want you to lift your hips and allow the head to move down toward the ground. Breathe deeply on your chest. Tilting your hips backward. So I want you to lengthen your lumbar spine. With the bolster, pushing your chest up. Shoulders and arms completely relaxed. Stay there. At the end of the third breath, lift your head and look at your knees. Yes. Activate your abdominal muscles, but in a kind of gentle way. And with this position, you're reinforcing also the muscles of your neck. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, still keeping the lumbar spine long. Keep also the cervical spine long and move the head down again toward the ground. 3 breaths, hips still lifted and tilted back. At the end of the 3rd breath, lift your head again. But now interlace the hands behind your occiput. Bring the 2 elbows close to each other. Lower your hips. And keeping the hands in this position, push the cervical spine back, shoulders away from the ears, stretching your cervical spine. Push the head against the hands. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax. And come back up. Now, create circles, gentle circles with your head. No need to do it fast. Do it consciously. So feel if there's a place where you can feel the muscles tense. And just moving gently. Give this place a little bit more freedom. Turn also on the other side, again, really slowly at the beginning, especially. Become more and more conscious of every, even small feelings, even small tensions. Okay. Now, since we have the bolster, we can relax just a tiny bit with your knees over the bolster. Keep the feet as wide as the mat. Yes. Tilt your hip forward and feel the lumbar spine stretching. Allow your body to relax. Allow your chest to move in between your legs. Relax completely your arms, your neck, your shoulders. Feel the stretch on your lumbar spine. And keep an easy breath. Keep it soft. Few more breaths. The end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Bring the 2 knees in contact. Put your hands right behind your buttocks. Lift the sternum. Straighten your legs. Okay. Stay there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, push with your legs against the bolster to lift your hips. More, more, more. Put your legs down and the foot down. Okay, that's beautiful. And down again. Again, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep your legs straight and active throughout the movement. Okay, good. Now, still keeping the bolster in the middle of the mat. Put your belly on the bolster. Interlace the hands. Keep the elbows just under your shoulders. And in this position, so straightening your legs so the knees doesn't touch the ground anymore. And relax. Relax, knees down. Okay. Again, straighten your legs and down. Straighten your legs and down. Now straighten your legs and activate your abdominal muscles. And relax. Straighten your legs. Move the pubis toward the ribs. And relax. One more time. Straighten your legs. Move the pubis up. And relax. Okay. Now, I'll move on the other side. So push with the elbows against the ground. Push the chest forward and the shoulders back. And even there, still keeping the knees down, activate your abdominal muscles. So move the pubis toward the ribs. And relax. One more time, push with the elbows against the ground. Push the chest forward, shoulders back. Activate your abdominal muscles. And relax. Okay, now, activate your abdominal muscles. So pubis toward the ribs. Lift the sternum. Put your arms back. Activate your abdominal muscles. Keep the abdominal muscles active. 3 breaths. Legs down, legs relaxed. And at the end of the 3rd breath, put your arms down again and relax. We're gonna do it again. So activate your abdominal muscles. So pubis toward the ribs. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. And move the arms back. If you're kinda comfortable, straighten your legs. So move your knees away from the ground. And relax. Put your hands over the bolster, push. Seat in a child pose with the arms over the bolster. Allow the chest to move down toward the ground. Allow the head to move down toward the ground. And just stay there. Keep a long and deep breath. And allow the muscles of the back to stretch. Breathe deeply on your belly in order to relax the lumbar spine. Then you gently come back up. Put your hands over your thighs and create circles with the hips along the spine. Turn also on the other side. Now, lay down over the bolster again. Top of the lower part of your rib cage. So the belly is not supported now. Okay, good. Now, bend both knees. Lift the sternum and roll the arms outward. Yes, that's good. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax. If you feel any tension on the lumbar spine, activate your abdominal muscles. The more the belly is contracted, the more the pubis move toward the ribs, the more the lumbar spine will be long and protected. So in case you feel this tension on the lumbar spine, activate a little bit more your abdominal muscles. Gonna do it again. Bend your knees. Roll the arms outward. If you feel any tension on the lumbar spine, activate your abdominal muscles. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax. Now, put your left elbow really close to the bolster and the forearm at 45 degrees to the right. Push with the elbows against the ground. Again, if you feel any tension on the lumbar spine, activate your abdominal muscles. Bend both knees. Twist your torso just a tiny bit. Roll the arms outward like you want to touch your feet. Maybe you can touch your feet. That is the direction which is important. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in. You can even, to protect even more your lumbar spine, you can squeeze your butt. And relax. On the other side, so right elbow really close to the bolster, right forearm at 45 degrees, push with the elbows against the ground, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in, bend your knees, twist, stay there. And relax. Okay, now lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, bend your knees, roll the arms inward and try and grab your feet. Or touch, anyway, your feet. Good. Lift the chin. Yes, beautiful. and relax. Put your hands over the bolster, push and enter child pose. Child pose without the bolster. Just allow the lumbar spine to relax. Take your time. Feel your back stretching. Allow your back to stretch. Last moments. Now still keeping your body in the child pose. Move your hips to the right and left in order to stretch a little bit more different areas of your lumbar spine. Just move your hips to right and left gently. Last moments. And come back up. Now we will need the bolster, but also a strap. The idea, I'm going to show you and then we're going to do it together. The idea is to keep the belt, the strap, just in front and the front part of your ankles with your feet flex. In the same position that we did before. So we were in this position. Now I want you to put the strap just in the front of the ankle. And you walk with your hands as much as you can close to the feet. Once that you have this position, you enter the position that we just did. So lifting the sternum, moving the shoulder blades down, belly in, squeezing your butt to protect the lumbar spine. Then once that you have this position, I want you to push gently the tibias back. This movement will allow your back to open to a deeper degree. So I wanted to keep the buttocks active and the belly in order to help the tension on the lumbar spine. Then you relax and you enter. We're going to do it just one time. And then you enter again the child pose and you allow the lumbar spine to relax again. Again, you can move your hips right and left to do a self massage in that area. So I did it, I showed you, because we're gonna just do it one time, because it's quite challenging. And even though it has a lot of benefits, I don't want it to stress too much your lumbar spine. So let's prepare together. Put your chest over the bolster, take the belt, and put the belt just behind, just in front of your ankles. Once that you have the belt well connected, The hands are close to the ankles. Lift the sternum. Move the shoulder blades down, so enter the position. Start squeezing your butt and activating the belly. And there, keeping the arms completely straight. Okay. Start moving the feet back, the tibias back. Push. I want you to feel the lifting of the chest. Stay there. Relax. Ciao pose again. Breathe deeply on your belly. Allow the lumbar spine to relax again. And if it's comfortable for you, just move to the right or left. And stretch deeper other areas of your lumbar spine. Okay, the last moments. Lift it also. Lift your hips. Take the bolster. Tuck your toes under and put the bolster over your heels. Seat on the bolster. So we're gonna stretch our toes just a tiny bit. It's something that I hate to do, but I have to do. The toes under. Just to stretch your toes. 3 breaths. The end of the 3rd breath. Lift your hips. Squeeze your butt. Move the hips forward, belly in. Put your hands with the fingers pointing back over the bolster. Just a gentle touch. Lift the sternum and move the shoulder blades down. Belly in. Now, still pushing the hips forward, try and move the hands more in contact with the bolster. So the palm of the hand now touching the bolster. Still keeping the buttocks active and the belly in. Push the chest forward and up. And gently come back up. Put your feet down on the ground, like in child pose, and seat over the bolster again. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Over one side. And on the other side. Okay. Now, lift your hips again. Move the bolster under your knees. Now, move the right foot forward. Belly in. Bend your right leg. Straighten as much as you can your left leg. Lift your arms up and start pushing the thumbs back. Activate your abdominal muscles. Focus on arching the upper part of your chest, not the lower part, not the lumbar spine. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, straighten your right leg. Tilt your hip forward. And really gently roll the arms out, outward. Push the spine up, rounding your spine. Push also the lumbar spine up. Now bend your right leg again. Put both arms inside your right leg. Tilt your right foot outward. Push the hips forward and up. See there? Come back to the starting position. So put your hands on each side of your feet. A little bit more comfortable. Because now we're gonna do the same position that we just did, but bending the left leg. So put your right arm inside. Okay, why did I stop? I don't know. I don't know why did I stop. Okay, I'm gonna check the camera, but it's not a problem. Exactly the same position that we just did. Okay, I'm online again. So roll the foot outward. Now push with the left hand against the ground. Twist your torso. Bend your left leg. If you can even grab your leg. But if it's a little bit too uncomfortable, just stay in this position. It's the direction that is important. Stay there. And come back to the restarting position. Okay, knees over the bolster. Left leg forward. Bend your left leg. Keep the right leg as much as you can straight. Belly in, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, lift your arms up, and push the thumbs back. Arching, especially the upper part of your chest. Keep the belly in order to protect your lumbar spine. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, straighten your left leg. Set your head forward, put your hands down to the ground. And now round your spine, push your spine up. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, bend your left knee. Put both hands inside your leg. Push your hips down and forward. Shoulders back. Roll the left foot outward. 3 breaths. Move the knee closer to the shoulder again. Put your left hand outside of your feet. Just stay there for a few breaths. Then prepare for the twisting. And I can see you. Okay. Now put both hands inside of your left leg. Put your right knee a little bit back over the bolster. Yes, okay, that's good. Now, leave the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in. Push with your right hand against the ground. Twist. Bend your right leg and try and grab. If it's a little bit too hard, the direction counts. The direction is the important thing. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, 3 breaths. At the end of the third, back to center. Now, child pose, but keeping the bolster in between your legs. Okay. Tilt your head forward and relax. Close your eyes. Let go. Turn your head to the other side. And gently come back up. Put your hands over the bolster. Create circles wider than usual, but slower than usual. Turn also on the other side. Okay, now for the bolster. So we're always in the middle of the mat, but in the other side. And just like we did before, put your knees over the bolster with your feet even wider than your mat. Yes, that's beautiful. Tilt your head forward and allow the chest to move toward the bolster. It's not a really relaxing position because we're stretching deeper the lumbar spine, but you can even feel it behind your leg. So relax your arms, relax your shoulders, relax your neck, but allow the stretch on the lumbar spine and on the back of your legs. Close your eyes and stay there. Now still staying in this position. So with the chest or the bolster, with the head down, I want you to try and straightening your legs. Even if you cannot, just activate. Yeah, that's beautiful. Activate and then let go again. And observe the chest moving a little bit more closer to the bolster. Gonna do it a few more times. Straighten your legs just for a couple of seconds and then relax. Straighten your legs, couple of seconds, and then relax. Allow your chest to move more and more toward the bolster. Just do and relax. Few more breaths. At the end of the third breath, really slowly come back up. Create circles with the hips and upper spine. Now, move the bolster a little bit forward. Take everything you will need to be comfortable in Shavasana, because we're already there. So take your sweatshirt, take your socks if you need to, bolster, blocks, everything you will need to be really comfortable. Lay down on the ground. And since we do have the bolster, put your feet in Baddha Konasana over the bolster, just for a few breaths. So the feet are over the bolster and the knees going open into the side. Push with your feet against the bolster, tilting your hip backward and moving the lumbar spine down toward the ground. Relax and push again the lumbar spine down to the ground. Relax one more time. Relax and now straighten your legs. Relax your legs over the bolster. Relax your arms next to the hips. Keep the shoulder blades as much as you can close to the flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Now breathe, first on the belly and then on the chest. Allow your body to expand. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. And one more time, inhale, belly, chest. Exhale freely. Allow now your breath to be completely free, not controlled. Allow your body to relax, your mind to relax. Let go. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Bhurrbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyaham Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurrbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyaham Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurrbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyaham Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat. Slowly, start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. Gently stretch your body. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably with the chant of 3 Om. Your spine straight yet relaxed. Put your hand with thumb and index finger together with the palm of the hand facing the sky or the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. Or you can put even one hand on your chest to feel the vibration that you create while chanting the Om. Keep your eyes closed, face, throat, neck, shoulders, arms relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.